let's talk about spoiler alert, boys.
All right, so tonight they did some NXT TV tapings. We learned some stuff for the upcoming War Games 2 takeover event. I'm not going to run over everything because there was a lot of stuff that really was just meh. So William Regal came out to open up the show. Well, actually, opening up the night was Xavier Woods.
Yeah, for League of Legends.
Yeah, he came out with some NXT guys. Then he came out with some main roster guys. Seth Rollins, Ruby Riott, Tyler Breeze, Cesaro. They did some League of Legends deal. I don't know exactly what it was. Not many people gave too much info on it, but yeah. They did some promotion for League of Legends.
It was a League of Legends tournament, I think, for their mobile app or something.
I guess, but the way I saw it on Twitter, it seemed like it was like 5 minutes long and they were in and out. So I don't know exactly how it all went down. So going forward, Regal came out. He was interrupted by Undisputed Era. Bobby Fish has now been cleared for competition. EC3.
So what do you think?
Huh?
Real quick, what do you think that means for the Undisputed Era?
What about him?
Does Strong stay in there?
Yep.
Huh?
Yes. I thought you were going to ask I thought you were going to ask if he leaves the group.
Got it.
So EC3 took on Adam Cole. EC3 won, but was then attacked after the match, brutally attacked by the Undisputed Era. Mia Yim made her NXT Full Sail debut, defeating Aaliyah. Cassius Ohno defeated Justin Xavier, and then after the match, Nikki Cross would come out, laughed about knowing a secret, and then left. There was then a segment involving Tommaso Ciampa, Velveteen Dream, and Lars Sullivan, where Dream and Sullivan both wanted a title shot. Aleister Black would then come out and take out Lars Sullivan. This would then prompt Johnny Gargano to come out wearing a black hoodie and take out Aleister Black, implying but never once saying that he's the attacker. They implied it, but nobody ever said it was Gargano. I've already seen reports online that Gargano was
ringside. You dumb idiots.
Not others.
Not just them, but specifically them because I hate them.
Johnny Gargano was revealed as the attacker. I didn't report that because they didn't say, at least from the report that was, put out there by people that were there live, Gargano attacked Black, but no one ever once said that Gargano was the one that attacked him initially in the parking lot.
Correct.
So, I mean, you can assume all you want that it's Gargano. I believe that it's probably Gargano, but I don't have any concrete evidence coming out of these tapings that tell me that he got on the mic and said that I did it.
Exactly.
So, one of the next favorite tag teams, the Street Profits, defeated the Mighty.
I love both those guys. The Mighty and the Street Profits. Great tag teams.
Nikki Cross would go on to defeat Mercedes Martinez. Candice LeRae would confront Nikki Cross afterwards.
So what if we're going to get them into...
Well, wait, there's more to it.
Travis Ray, that wouldn't make sense.
What?
Wouldn't make sense. Why would they?
No. So, Candice LeRae comes out onto the ramp to confront Nikki Cross. Aleister Black then apparently comes out and tells her something. Mm-hmm. And we got the debut, the Full Sail debut of the King of Bros, Matt Riddle, taking on and defeating Luke Menzies.
I love it.
Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch
I love it.
defeated the team of Raul Mendoza and Roberto Carrillo. Roberto Carrillo is the old Ultimo Ninja.
Really?
Yep.
Good Lord.
Undisputed Era, War Raiders, and Ricochet all brawl at ringside. Pete Dunne then joins into the mix. We then learned that at War Games, it will be the Undisputed Era, Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, and Roderick Strong taking on the opposing team of the War Raiders, Hanson and Rowe, the NXT North American Champion Ricochet, and the UK champion Pete Dunne. So that means no UK title match at this takeover, which probably wouldn't have happened anyways. No North American title match at this takeover. And with the Undisputed Era in this match, no tag team title match at this takeover. Plus, there was no indication on these tapings that the NXT Women's title will be on the line either.
It has. I mean, it has to be, for God's sake.
But they didn't want to spoil anything for Evolution.
I guess that's true.
Going forward, other matches, Heavy Machinery defeated the Forgotten Sons. Dakota Kai defeated Tanara Conti. Bianca Belair defeated Mia Yim. Lacey Evans defeated local talent Carissa Rivera. Kyle O'Reilly, this was an important match. Kyle O'Reilly defeated Hanson, giving Undisputed Era the advantage, the man advantage in War Games.
Mm-hmm.
Then, Lars Sullivan would go on to defeat Velveteen Dream. Ciampa interfered in the match. Ciampa and Dream fought after the match. So this was supposed to, what I thought, would basically tell us everything going into TakeOver War Games. But it only told us one match, War Games. So I don't know. There, I guess, going to be another taping before that weekend?
I don't know.
I mean, there's got to be another taping.
Huh? Oh, I was going to say Punishment Martinez was spotted.
Yeah, he's reported to the Performance Center. DDP was there doing a yoga guest trainer deal, and he was in a group shot. So, I mean, there's got to be another taping because they got to establish the challenger for the NXT Women's Championship, which I guess if they wait, I mean, waiting isn't bad since Evolution's a week from this Sunday. They've got to establish the NXT main championship contender. They've got to tell us if Gargano is the attacker or not. And then any other matches. I mean, those 3 matches in War Games, that's your show right there. 3 title matches. Well, no. 2 title matches. Aleister Black against his attacker in War Games. Boom, there's your takeover.
Yeah. So I can imagine that.
I'll talk about War Games for a second. I was looking at the way they did War Games last year compared to old War Games in the past. War Games is always supposed to be about these guys just going in there and killing each other. 2 teams that just wants to just fight it out to the death. And I was looking at old pictures of War Games where the cages didn't look that great. Like the cages looked like they were thrown together and they weren't, 100% stable. Then you have the cage they used last year that looks like a typical WWE cage match cage. I think the old style cage looks better for the War Games because it's war. You're not going in there in this pretty looking cage. You're going in there in this monstrosity of a contraption to fight in war. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I liked how, back in the day it looked like the cage was going to fall apart if someone was thrown into it too hard or the roof was barely hanging on. Now you got this cage that, yeah, safety-wise it's better, but it just doesn't look menacing to me. Doesn't look like they're going in to war, I guess you could say.